ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready to teach smart and earn big? Are you ready to teach smart and earn big? Are you ready to teach smart and earn big? If you're ready, say yes. If you're ready, say yes. Say, I am ready to teach smart and earn big. Are you ready to teach smart and earn big? Are you ready to teach smart and earn big? Are you ready to teach smart and earn big? If you're ready, put in the chat. Let me know you're ready to teach smart and earn big. Are you ready? Are you ready to teach smart and earn big? Are you ready? I can't see any chat. There's nobody ready to teach smart and earn big. Network glitches. Please, if at any time you are not hearing me, please let me know you're not hearing me so that I can do something about it. Amazing. I can see I'm ready to teach smart and earn big. Good. Yes. And I'm ready to teach smarter and earn bigger. Can't believe it. Because the thing is, no matter where you are, there's always the next level. Oh, amazing. Thank you so much. I'm glad you can hear me loud and clear. So we are getting started. This has been recorded already. So my name is Abdullateef Adedeji. I know you have heard this sound many times from people that follow me on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. But this is me, and I'm super excited to be here. Okay, so please, anybody that is coming in, please let me to meet this person so that it will not be distraction. Is Miss Rhyme still here? I doubt that. Okay, so please, if you are here, if you are coming in, just please make sure you are muted. If I need you to unmute, I'm going to let you know. But then for this to flow well, this is recording already. For this to flow well, so if you're watching the recording, don't worry. Just this is normal. We are just setting things up. All right. So good evening, everybody. My name is Abdullateef, the flipped classroom expert, and I'm so excited to be recording this video, to be having this masterclass. Okay. And then before we start, I want everybody to unmute themselves and do something for me. Okay. But then before then, don't unmute yourself yet. I know this is being recorded. Good. Because I need to let you know, you must know this, that this particular masterclass has been aired is 2 days. We're going to have another one tomorrow. It's actually in celebration of my birthday. So every year, I always try to do something to give back to the education space in celebration of my birthday. Last year, we had a Progressive Educators Bootcamp. Anybody that is there, if you're part of the Progressive Educators Bootcamp last year, just comment I. Just comment I in the chat box. Okay, so we had the Progressive Educators Bootcamp last year where we have over 25 speakers. Yes, actually, we have 23 speakers, including myself, and we have 4 panelists. That's 27 altogether. We have 5 sessions every day for 5 days, Monday to Friday, 5 sessions. On average, we use 3 hours on average. We go on YouTube. We go on my YouTube channel. We're going to say it's Progressive Educators Bootcamp, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. And that is what we did then. But this time around, early this year, what we commit myself. I commit myself so much to the idea of helping teachers to learn how to create profitable teaching business, to have a profitable teaching career. Because I feel like, man, things are hard. Okay, things are hard, even for people that are earning a lot, that are earning big salary. Not to talk of just some of us that are not earning as much, and not talk of things are going higher, inflation is rising, but then our salary is not rising with it. So it means that we must do something about it. That's just it. We must do something about it. And for me, I'm not the type of person, I don't like blaming things. I don't like, hey, it is Tinubu, it is President Tinubu, it is President Barry, this is that. No, I prefer what can I do about it? And that's part of the reason why we're having this masterclass. As I said, it's in celebration of my birthday. Okay, and so, okay, what about now? Is it better now? Can you let me know if the audio is better? I'm actually using a microphone. Is it better? or probably because I'm moving too much. Is my voice loud and clear? It can also be your network. So please, can you let me know if it is from my end? Okay, it's better. All right. Thank you, Mrs. Ryan. Let me make you a co-host again. All right. So as I was saying, so that is the reason why we're having this particular this to actually help teachers to learn how to teach smart and big, and escape the salary trap. Okay, start learning how to build six-figure teaching career. Yeah, six-figure teaching career means that you can earn from 100K upward per month. Okay, all right. So what I want us to do, and I really want to do it now. If you want to do it, let me know. If you don't want to do it, just let me know. Because this is in celebration of my birthday, I want everybody here to sing a birthday song for me. Because this is actually supposed to be, in fact, it was supposed to be the Saturday after my birthday, but because of a lot of other factors, and I want as much people to be part of this. So I have to like extend it by a week. All right. So can you sing the happy birthday song for me? Just 1 minute. If you can, just say yes. Because I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your sweet voice. Okay. Anybody that is going to go first? Happy birthday. Thank you, but I want the voice. Just unmute. Thank you. Just unmute. So I'm just going to count. I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to count.
Birthday to
Wow, we have even started already. Please
Happy
go ahead.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday to
to
you.
you.
Wow. Man, I'll cry. Wow, this is so great. Thank you so much. This is really amazing. I really love this. Thank you so much for celebrating my birthday, even though it was last week. Thank you so much. But this year that we're doing, it's my birthday gift for educators. And trust me, it's going to be very impactful. I can assure you that you are here today because there is something for you here. And I say that with all humility. There is something that you need to hear. I know some of us here are doing so much already. You are doing a lot. But as I said earlier, there's always next level. There's always something for you to add. There's always something for you to remove. There's always something for you to do better. So whatever you're looking for as a teacher, you're going to get it. You will get, because if there's nothing for you here, you're not going to be here. Okay, you're not going to be here. So I'm just going to start. I'm going to share my slide now, and I'm going to like get right into it. So this is supposed to be like 1.5 hour session. So at most before, let's say this is 5:20, before 6:30, 6:40, we should be done. Okay. So if you're just joining, again, let me know, where are you joining from? Where are you joining from? Just put in the comments. My name, just put your name and where you are joining from. Your name and where you are joining from. So let me know, can you see my slide now? Is my slide showing? Is my slide showing? Can you see my slide? Okay, good. Thank you so much. All right, so we're talking about Teach Smart. So I've put up my video now so that we can focus here. I'm going to share my, okay, let me just use it. All right. Okay, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. So Teach Smart and Big. And as I said, thank you so much, Mr. Iberici. So as I said earlier, so this is meant to empower you with a profitable teacher's blueprint. Okay, that's going to help you escape the salary trap and start earning in six-figure in this using technology actually, because everything we're going to be talking about revolve around technology. Technology is such a blessing to us. We are here today now. I know some people that have seen Miss Zain or Miss Shirede. She's from Nasarawa State. Okay, I've seen a lot of other people from Lagos, from Abeokuta. I myself am currently in Ikiti, Nigeria. So imagine, the only reason why we are here together this evening is because of technology. Technology is such a blessing to us that if you don't take advantage of it, so there's a book I read once. It's called I try to read it every year actually. It's called The Alchemist, and there the author said something. He said, "Every blessing ignored become a curse. I'm going to say that again. The class has started, please. Every blessing ignored become a curse. You know what that means is that technology is actually a blessing for us. As a teacher, if you ignore it, it's going to become a curse for you. It's going to be one of the reasons why you don't move forward, why you don't progress. But if you take advantage of it, you're going to enjoy the blessing. The only way, again, the only reason why we are here today is because of what? Technology. And everything we're going to be talking about today, tomorrow, it's also going to revolve around technology, because everything you're going to be using is tech. Okay, whether you're using it in Classroom, whether you're using it to post something on Facebook, whether you're using it to create video, you're using it to create anything, tech is tech. All right, so let's get right into it. What are we going to be talking about today? I'm going to be sharing my story with you today. I'm going to start by introducing you to Abdullateef Adedeji. So some of the things you know and some of the things you don't even know about Abdullateef. And then we're going to talk about the bitter truths about teaching. What are the truths that, in fact, some of them you know, some of them you don't know, some of them you don't even, you see them, but you don't want to acknowledge them. I'm going to tell you today, because if I don't tell you, who else will tell you? Why teachers are stuck? Why are teachers in the same place? What are the factors? What are the things that keep teacher to be in the same place? Okay, and then we're going to talk about the millionaire teacher's mindset. I'll talk about the tech savvy teacher blueprint. Okay, so let's get right into it. Are we ready, please? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? So this is Abdullateef Adedeji. I'm the flipped classroom expert. And if you're wondering what that means that I train teachers and school owners on how to effectively implement a flipped classroom. I've been doing this since 2021. It's going to be 4 years in September. I've been training on flipped classroom, and by special grace of God, I've been able to do a lot of things. I don't started out as a flipped classroom expert. I started out training teachers on how to use technology to teach online. I started out teaching mathematics. Yes, I love mathematics. I'm actually a mathematics teacher. So if you're someone that has been following me since 2020, I got intentional about social media. What I started with is mathematics. Okay, and then gradually moved to teaching with technology. We moved to, then before we now come to flip classroom. And then you also see that by now also it's also evolving. We're also living, I'm not living flip classroom. I'm still doing a lot on flip classroom. I'm still going to do more on it. But now we're also saying that, okay, if you have been able to do all this, we have an expertise, we have some experience, and then we have been able to, we have some skills, we put it together, we are able to build a profitable teaching career out of it, a profitable business out of it. How can we help other people do it too? Okay, so in 2022, I was awarded Edu Influencer of the Year by the iconic brand Africa. You can search that out, the iconic brand by Mobile Adiola Oshideko. And then I've been featured on television 3 times, both twice on Kaftan TV, where I talked about Flip Classroom the first time, talk about education technology the second time. And then in 2023, I was invited to New Central Africa TV in VI, where I talked about where I was interviewed is in commemoration of the International Day of Education, January 24, 2023, alongside 2 professors, one from Kenya and one from OAU. Okay, and then in 2022 and 2023, I was awarded the Exceptional Educator Award, 2022 as Young Educators Award, 2023 as one of the tech savvy educators. In 2024, I was actually one of the speakers because it's an annual conference. I was one of the speakers at the annual conference. In 2024, I was awarded a Thought Leadership Award by Grammar. Grammar is the graduate association, yes, graduates Muslim Association of MSSN Lagos. They have an event, and I was invited. I also invited to come and talk about the flip classroom, and I was awarded a Thought Leadership Award. Now, I started this journey in 2020. Let me backtrack a bit. So I had my NCE. I finished my NCE, my College of Education in 2019, studied computer science, mathematics. And in 2020, I started teaching. I started my teaching career officially in Port Harcourt. Okay, I started teaching in 2020. In 2021, I left Port Harcourt because why? Because I'm done with my NCE, and for most teachers, especially those of us who know that once you're done with NCE, the next thing should be degree. But for many of us, it's always very hard to go back, especially if it is delayed. Wow, thank you. I don't know, but your name is Techno Form 5. This is why we are on platform like this. You have to rename yourself. This is all that the same code 11. That means this is all that we finished in the same school. Shout out to all of us. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is this. So for me, the most important thing, and because I know where I'm going, I know I don't just want to end it at NC, I want to have a degree. So but one thing that why I'm actually sharing this, because I want to talk about the last 10 years, basically the students. So that's why I have to say all this. Because some of you, the fear, the thing that is holding you back from doing what you are supposed to do is because I don't have a degree program. Almost everything I said I did here, I started them before I have a degree program. Yes, almost everything here that you can see here, I achieved everything before I finished my degree. Some of them I did while still in school. Some of them I started before I even got back to school at all because I gained admission in 2021. Okay, back into school. And then I get admission back into school 2021. As at that 2021, I'm already doing flip classroom. I'm getting invited to schools to train. In January 2022, I was invited to Delta State to go and train teachers in Delta State. For those of you that are in Delta, you know Brighter, I think it's Brighter Day. No, what did I forget? Yeah, Brightfield. In Warri, Brightfield. I was invited in what was it called? In Port Harcourt that same week in Port Harcourt. I had a 2-day training in Wisdomville training in Wisdomville school. I think around Adedeji. Those of you that know Port Harcourt very well. So as at this time, I'm already doing a lot of flip classroom, a lot of other things. And then I enter school. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to stop? No, I did not stop. I was doing it. I was doing it. I was managing it together. And I was showing up online. In fact, until I graduated last year, many people don't know that I was in school. Many people don't know I was in school because some of us, what you use as an excuse is that I'm a student. I don't have a degree. Yes, many people don't know. I've been as a 2023 when I was invited to as a 2023 January 24, 2023, was invited to New Central African TV to talk alongside two professors. I'm still in my 200 level. Yes, International University of Education, studying mathematics education. I'm still in what 200 level. What I'm trying to say is that it's not about your degree. It's about the value you carry. And it's about your positioning. Because you see, everything that we're talking about here, without positioning, without people knowing you, without people seeing you, then nobody can see the good that you can offer. Nobody's going to come and invite you from your room and come and tell you to come and do something for them if they don't know you're even capable of doing it. All right. Why I'm sharing this with you is to let you know that nothing is stopping you. You're the only one that is limiting yourself. There are a lot of things some of you can be doing, but because one excuse. If you want it bad enough, you're going to find a way to do it. You will do it. All right. So let me quickly share with you some of the evidence. So you know that I'm not joking. So part of what I not mentioned was last year, maybe less than 2 months that I finished my degree program, I was invited to Kano State, to Intercontinental School. For those of you that know the school. And guess what? I was flown to Kano State to and fro. I have to admit this with you. That was actually the first time I'm being on an airplane. And guess what? I'm being on an airplane. What put me on the airplane the first time was flip classroom. That is something I gained expertise on. I developed expertise in, and I positioned myself. Okay? And that is what took me from Southwest, Ijebu to be precise, as a then, to what? To Kano State. And I did not take bus. It was a flight. You can see, this is the picture here. You can see. That is it here. This was me when I was coming back. Yeah, when I was coming back, when I was leaving Kano. Okay? While I was in school, so this was the first time I appeared on TV. Can you see my face? I was still a very young girl. It was the first time I appeared on TV. And what am I talking about? Talking about the flip classroom methodology. Rethinking the education of our children in the 21st century. Can you see? This is Kaftan TV here. There's evidence. And also, I'm also doing all this to let you know, that when you are doing a lot of things, you have to document. It's very, very important. Okay, these are the exceptional educators that what I mentioned earlier. So then I was recognized as Tech Savvy Educator 2023, Young Educator 2022. Okay, this was 2022 when I was recognized as Edu Influencer of the Year. This was Grammar Conference. in 2024 when I was awarded Thought Leadership Award. Okay, this was 2023. This is me in the studio talking about International Day of Education 2023. This is New Central Africa. You can go on YouTube. The video is on YouTube. And then finally, why doing all these things? I also want to tell you this because to let you know that there's nothing wrong with having dreams, having many dreams. There's nothing wrong. You know, we are in a world where they tell you that it's that you are succeeding in life or you're succeeding in school. For me, I want to do both. I want to be succeeding in life. I want to be out there going for this training, being invited, and I'm still doing well in school. So while I was doing everything I was doing while I was in school, one of the things I did was organizing a training in school. If you check, please use the chat. How many people do you recognize in this picture? This is Dr. Tony Samemelu. This is Mrs. Shola Shogebra. This is Coach Wale. How many of you know Coach Wale? So while I was in school, I organized a training for education students, and I brought these big guys. These are people that you have to pay them in 6 figures before they could even accept your invitation at all. And they came to honor my invitation. It was such an honor for me, and I was very grateful. But then beyond that, by special grace of God, I emerged as the overall best graduated student of my school. This is me here. On convocation day, this is the, excuse me, I'm trying to let you know, this is the deputy governor, this is the commissioner for education, and this is the VC. So I also emerged as the overall best graduated student of my school. Okay, while doing all these things. And then I put 2 pictures here that I've not talked about. I'm going to talk about them here. For you to know that because behind every story, behind every glory, there's a story. And everybody that you see that is doing amazing stuff today, there's a particular time when they have sown. Okay, so in 2021, March 6, 2021, I was in Port Harcourt. Okay, I'm this, yeah, you can call me small boy, Port Harcourt. And Bewa conference, I don't know if you know Bewa, you can search for Enosam on Facebook. They're holding Bewa conference. So I went from Port Harcourt to Akwa Ibom, Uyo. So if you meet and I say, have you been to Akwa Ibom? And I say, yes, I've actually been to Akwa Ibom. I went to Akwa Ibom from Port Harcourt. At that time, I was still like a newbie in Port Harcourt itself. But then I went to Akwa Ibom to go and do what? To go and attend a training. This was the picture. I think this was even the only picture I took. Can you see me? Can you see my face? Can you see my bag? This was me. Okay, and this was me here. This is me here. This is Abdullateef, yeah. This is Mr. Solomon Otter. For those of you that know him, this is Pat Otter. All these people are doing amazingly well now, even as at then too. And then you see this last one here. This was also 2021. So when I left Port Harcourt in 2021, I relocated to Offa, which was very close to where I had my NC. And guess what? That's 2021, October 16. I can't forget that date. October 16. I went all the way from Offa to Lekki. That was the first time. You see me getting invited to Lagos, and I go to Lagos week in, week out. You feel like, man, this boy is living in Lagos. I've never lived in Lagos before. 2 things always take me to Lagos. 1, to go and train other people. 2, to go and learn. So in October 16, 2021, I paid 10,000 naira as of 2021. I paid 10,000 naira and I spent over 15,000 naira going from Offa to Lekki to go and attend Global Business Masterclass with Edwin Edewo. You can search for this. You can confirm some of this on Facebook. Just search for Abdullateef Adedeji Global Business Masterclass. You can search for them just to confirm. Why I'm telling you this is that whenever you see anybody doing anything, you have to know that there have been a time in their life when they have sown. There have been a time in their life when they have invested in themselves. Okay, and then the last thing I want to show you here, I know time is going already. Last thing I want to show you here is this, to let you know that this, whatever you see today, does not start today. So this is our CAC. So this particular academy, Good Medical Academy, Good Medical Academy, it was not just a name that we just slap on an academy or that we just use anyhow. It was a registered name. And if you check the date, where is the date here? The date should be here. I want to show you the date. Yeah, this is May, 24 May 2021. So our academy was registered 24 May 2021. Why am I telling you that? I'm telling you that whatever you are doing, don't take it to the levity hand. Some of you are doing so much online. So because you think you are only doing it online, doesn't mean that you cannot incorporate it. No, some of you have been into online training. You have name, you have this thing that people know you for. But then it is not even incorporated, it's not even registered. And then 2 years to this time, now feel like you now feel ready that now I want to do it. They not tell you that name that everybody has known you for, someone has speak it already. And now you now need to change name. Okay, so I'm telling you all this to know whatever you want to do, you have to be intentional, because I'm talking about creating profitable business here. We're not talking about making money, because when it comes to making money is the easiest part of it. Yes, it's the easiest part of it. It's not just about making money. It's about creating a profitable business. And when you're talking about a profitable business, there are a lot of things that surround it. You have to think long term. You have to think structure. You have to think system. You have to be intentional. If anybody come and say, okay, we want to invite you to come and train our this thing, is your academy registered? Yes. What about you? There's an opportunity that some of you cannot get because you don't have a registered business. Even if it is business name, do it. When you have money later, go and do this thing. So I'm even taking you, in fact, I'm taking you too far already, but I'm sharing this with you so that you can know that whatever you see today, there are a lot of things that go behind the scene that people will never share. Until they share their story, you will not know. And that's why you have to know too, that whatever you want to do is going to be hard. Imagine that 2021, that's 4 years ago, traveling from Offa to Lagos State, going to attend training. Some of you are in Lagos, you have never attended training in Lagos before. And there are a lot of training that go on weekly in Lagos. So that is that. I hope you enjoy my story and I hope it's inspiring to you, one way or the other. So let's just get right into it. What are the bitter truths about teaching? What are the things that what are the things that you need to accept about teaching? Okay, they are not necessarily bad things, but there are things that you might want to rebel against. You don't want to accept it. It might even seem like a discouragement, but it's not. It's just a wake-up call. Because if you're going to succeed in life, you have to be honest with yourself. And you have to be that person who can stand up to the truth. Or not really stand up to the truth, but who can work with the truth. Because there are a lot of things that will not go your way. But so instead of you giving yourself false hope, you have to accept the reality and then work with it. Number one, passion alone will not pay your bills. And don't get me wrong, I did not say passion cannot pay your bills, but I said alone. So what it means is that to your passion, you must add some things. To your passion, you must add strategy. To your passion, you must add visibility. To your passion, you must add technology. To your passion, you must add personal branding. To your passion, you must add a lot of things. You must add collaboration. You must add a lot of things. You must add intentionality. It's not enough. Some of you, the reason why we are poor is because, as teachers, is because you're only relying on passion. They have tell you, do what you are passionate about. Yes, do what you are passionate about, but as you're doing what you are passionate about, make sure that your passion is also feeding you. Passion and prosperity are not word and opposite. You can be passionate about something and still be prosperous at it. You can maybe write that down. I can be a passionate and prosperous or even profitable teacher. Put it in the chat now. Let's even do that now. I can be, or I am a passionate and profitable teacher. Both of it can go alone because you have to pay bills. You will pay bills. Imagine there was a time that, what was it called? That fuel, what was it called? The time where fuel actually, there was a hike in price of fuel. It has even become normal now. Driver will increase that fee immediately because now the petrol they are buying is also more expensive. But you as a teacher, are you going to increase your money? You say, hello, Mao, because fuel has increased. So my salary is no longer 150K. My salary is now 180K or 200K. Will your school owner accept? Nobody's going to accept that from you. But does that mean because your salary is not increased, you're not going to pay? You're not going to where you're maybe you always bought Oshodi to what should I use now? Oshodi to my 1,000 before. but now they call it 1,500 or 2,000 for you. Now say, now start working. You have to pay for it. What you always buy for 1,000 naira before, you're not paying, buy it for 2,000. You have to pay for it. Okay, so passion alone does not pay bills. Another one, your school's salary structure should not determine your future. And I'm going to explain this. Your school salary structure should not determine your future. What do I mean? This is exactly what I mean. See, your school salary structure, the salary that they pay in your school, it is based on their budgets, not based on your own expenditure or future. When they are planning that salary for you, that salary was not planned for you. That salary was not planned to make you rich. That salary was not planned to make you profitable. That salary was not planned to make you financially successful. It was planned based on the school budget. We are making 1 million naira per term. We want to use 300,000 to pay our staff. That's it. And then they divide the rest among all the teachers. They divide that 300,000 among all the teachers. That's why your salary, the only thing you're depending on is your salary. Then you are the one that is doing yourself a great disservice. Because your salary in the first place is not designed to make you rich. It's not designed to make you profitable. Because it's not the future that you want that determines your salary. It is the budget of the school. Okay? Another thing that you must know, hard work does not automatically equal more income. My sister, my brother, you can be working hard and not making half of what someone that is not working as hard as you is making. Because it's not about working hard. It's about what are you working hard on. You can be working hard on the wrong thing. My mommy and daddy. You can be what? Working hard on the wrong thing. It will still not give you what you want. Trust me. You can be working hard on the wrong thing. So hard work does not automatically equal more income. You have to add some things to hard work. You have to work smarter. That's why, yeah, we're not talking about teach harder. We're talking about teach smarter. That's why we're talking about what? Teach smarter. You must add smart work to your hard work. You already have the knowledge. You have the expertise. You can teach. Now, what are the things you need to add? You need to add personal branding. You need to add visibility. You need to show up. People have to know you. People don't pay the best person. They pay the best known. It is the person that is known that will get paid. If you are not known, nobody will pay you. You have to work smart. If you can do what you are, for example, now, they have two tasks for you. And you, because you are still living in the 19th century, you have to do all these tasks by yourself and use 2 weeks to do it. And have someone who can use AI and use some other tools and do it for me within 3 days. Even if you are the one that I know that you can do it the best, I'm still going to go for the best for 3 days. Because I don't have all day, I don't have all week to use. That's why it's not just about hard work. It's about working smart. Okay, there are 2 more. I think 3 more. Yeah, 3 more. Number 3, being a great teacher does not mean you will be a wealthy teacher. That's another one. Because they will tell you, once you learn how to teach very well, once you are a great teacher, no matter what happens, you will become wealthy. My brother, my sister, is a lie. You can be a great teacher and be poor throughout your teaching career. Yes. Have you not seen those teachers that when they are 80 years old, that one boy that has now become rich, now decided to now honor them. But at that time, they have already suffered a lot. Your own should not be that case. You're going to reap. Oh, maybe I should put it here. In fact, I'm supposed to put it here. The fact that the lie that they have sold to you, that teachers' reward is in heaven. Who tell you? Yes, so everything you do, you're going to get the reward in heaven as teachers. But why should I wait till I get to heaven? Why should I die first? Why I reap the reward? Why can you not start now? So if being a great teacher does not mean you will be a wealthy teacher, what do you need to be a wealthy teacher? To be a wealthy teacher, you need to think like an entrepreneur. Yes, you need to think like a producer. Because it's when you produce that you get value. It's when you produce value that you get money in return. To become a wealthy teacher, you need to be entrepreneurial in nature. You need to be entrepreneurial. You need to produce things. You need to stop depending on your salary alone. Again, you can be a great teacher in the classroom and still be very poor. Okay? But I'm someone that is not as great as you as teacher, that you usually feel like, I'm a greater teacher than you. The person will be making more than you, and you'll not be able to talk. And then some of you even have ego, you have pride. You will not be able to ask. You'll not be able to say, Mr. Lagbaja, Mr. Auntie Lagbaja, what are you doing differently? You'll not be able to ask. Stephen Akitayo always says something. Dr. Stephen Akitayo always says something. And I would like to, I don't know, you might even know him. There was some kind of things that happened recently on Facebook. He always says something. Only say you cannot be poor and be proud at the same time. See, that thing is not this thing. There's a place for self-worth. I'm not asking you to lower yourself, but you cannot be poor and be proud. If you don't have as much as you want to have, you have to be humble enough to learn, to ask people, how are you doing this thing? And you'll be surprised that some of these people will not even ask you for a dime to teach you. Second one, no, please don't mention it here. Please, Miss Kemi, just let's leave it. Okay? So nobody is coming to rescue you financially. You must build your own table. Some of you are waiting for some people to cook for you. And that's because you don't want to take the risk. Because when you are cooking, you have to be the one to go and get, it's easy to go to a restaurant and order food than for you to cook at home yourself. But not for you financially, nobody's coming to rescue you. Your school owner does not care about you financially because he or she also is struggling to make ends meet. Doesn't want to make more money, no matter how much he or she has already. That's just how things work. So the question is, are you ready to take responsibility for yourself? You must take responsibility. You must take this thing, this hand. Like, this is my life. You must take it by fire, by thunder. You must take it by force. You must take it. And then lastly, inflation is rising, but your salary is not. Is that not telling you something? Things are getting more expensive. I've talked about this. Things are getting more expensive. Your salary is your salary going accordingly? In mathematics, there is something we call proportion, direct proportion. Or we can also use variation. But I think proportion should be better. Or whenever you say direct relationship, what it means is that as something is going up, the other thing is also going up. Inflation is rising, inflation is rising, things are becoming more expensive. Now, your salary is not what? Increasing. Your salary will probably stay the same. And then what your salary can get to 2 months ago or 1 year ago, your salary will probably not get half of it. Again, the solution is not to leave teaching. But one of the reasons why I'm doing this is to show you that you don't have to leave teaching to actually be a wealthy or profitable teacher. And when I say teaching, you don't even have to leave classroom teaching. Because I sat and I think about it. We have a lot of people that are encouraging everybody go and teach online, sometimes I think about it and I'm very disturbed because I realize if the best of our best and best of the best teacher leave the classroom and start teaching online, who is going to teach the son of you and me, or the son of many people out there that cannot afford to give their child online teaching? And then we have fantastic teachers who, as they are doing online teaching, they are still in the classroom teaching. That's the best for anybody. That's the best for all of us because we cannot just afford it. So the reason why we're here is that you don't need to leave the classroom to make the money that you want to make. You can actually teach smarter while staying in the classroom. AI cannot replace you. That's not true. AI will only make your job easier if you know how to use it. Now, 5 reasons why teachers are stuck. I will run through this because I still have a lot to cover. 5 reasons why teachers are stuck. Number 1, limiting beliefs and fear-based mindset. Most of us have a lot of things that we have a lot of limiting beliefs from our perception of teaching. Some of us from early age, from our early stage, they have told us, they have reminded us, they have drilled it into our mind. Teachers are poor. And then for some reason, for some luck, you get into teaching. Thank you, Ms. Oluwakemi. AI cannot stimulate emotions. At least they are not gotten to that place. You get into teaching by some luck, and you just realize that you are not able to break free, and you end up being poor. It is not, some of these things are not just your fault. It's not just based on what you're doing alone. It is because of a lot of things that is going on in your head. And then there are some mindset that you have, fear-based mindset. You don't want to take, there's some risks you don't want to take. There's some things you don't want to do. Okay, there's this thing that you always say, and permit me to say it for those that don't, I will interpret it in English as much as possible, is that So it is that if you want to be wealthy, there are some risks, or if you want to just say it simply, there's a price to pay for everything you want to get. And if you're not willing to pay the price, you can't get it. Okay, so that's it. So most of us, there are a lot of things that you want to do, but you are afraid. What will people say? What will people think? People will now start talking. That means I'm now on Facebook. That means I'm now on TikTok. That means I'm now doing video. Excuse me. That means I'm now teaching online. You now start talking. Man, stay there. I didn't know that will feed you. If you go and borrow money from them, you don't know what your eyes will always see. Or you borrow money from them today, tomorrow, they have already come to and collect the money. And you're now listening to what people are going to say. People who don't even care about you. People who are struggling more than you do. People who don't have half of what you have. They are the one that you are considering. You are considering their own. You are making your decision and action based on what these people are going to say. Man, it should not be like that, please. Second one, inability to leverage technology. Some of us, we are still like, our attitude towards technology is still very, very, I don't know, still very repulsive. Let me use that word. Some of us, we have still adapt to the fact that you are in the 21st century. Technology is no longer the future of education, it's the present. If you don't use technology, you will be replaced by teachers who are using technology. Third one, lack of monetization strategy. A lot of us, the only thing, in fact, we are not taught, but the only thing we have seen, this is why exposure is very important. When you see me say that I went to a training, I have to leave offer and go to, what's it called, and went to Lekki to go and attend a training. I was not just looking for knowledge, I was looking for exposure. Because in life, there are some things that you will never do until you see that someone else have done it before. There are some things that you can do right now in your life, in your teaching career, but you will never thought of doing it because you don't even know it's possible. You don't even know that it's possible. The same thing for most of us, your environment, the only way that you know that teachers make money is in the classroom with chalk and marker and whiteboard. Because you are not exposed, so you don't know that there are other ways to make money. And because you are not aware, you stay stuck in the same place and you keep complaining. I've had a lot of teachers that will come and meet me, they don't want to teach again. And I'm telling you, it does not have to be the case. You can be passionate about something and still be profitable with it. But it takes strategy, it takes monetization strategy. Fourth one, no personal brand or visibility strategy. See, if you want to make money outside of your classroom, people have to know you, they have to like you, they have to trust you. You have to have a personal brand. Personal brand is simply what people know you for. We're going to talk about that one tomorrow. Very, very well. Visibility strategy. People have to see you. If people don't see you, most of you are here today because you see me. Because every day I wake up and I post. Come and join the Teach Teach Smart and Big Masterclass. If I don't share it or someone else share it, you will not see it and you will not be here. Okay? Now, the last one, dependence on one source of income. Dependence on one source of income, even if you are making 500K in your teaching career, because the thing about life is that the more you are making, the more your responsibility will come. You are making 200,000, responsibility of 200,000 will come. When you're making 500,000, responsibility of 500,000 will come. So you cannot afford to stay in one place. And when I say one place, I mean you can't afford to have just one place where money is coming from, where money is coming in, because anything can happen. You have to diversify. You have to have a lot of places because you spend money on many things. You spend money on rent, you spend money on school fee, you spend money on food, you spend money on data, you spend money on transportation. It's like you have a tank where you have different outlets. You now just have one inlet, one place where water is coming in, or you have like 10 places where water is going out. That is the idea. All right, so let's go into the millionaire teacher's mindset. What we have done since, is this making sense at all? Is this making sense? Is this making sense? Put in the chat. Yes, it is. Thank you. Is this making sense? Let me know if it's making sense. Let me know. Should we continue? We still have a lot. This is just, all this thing we have been talking about is just preamble. Yes. But if we don't do those preamble, we'll not get where we are going. Like, amazing. Thank you, Mr. Alaviwa. Good to see you. Okay, so the millionaire teacher's mindset. Because there's something people see when you see someone that have something you don't have. The first thing that you should come to your mind is one thing. The first thing that should come to your mind is that this person is either two things. Either this person knows something you don't know, or they are doing something you are not doing. Because it's possible that what that person is doing, you know it yourself. But because you're not doing it, there's no difference between someone that have food and is not eating. Okay? At that particular point, though, and someone that is hungry does not have food. There's no difference. Okay? So it is three set of people. One person is three set of people. One person is eating, one person have food, is hungry, but is not eating. The other one person have food, is hungry, but does not know he's have food. Or is not eating the food. Another person is hungry, does not have food. For the other person that is hungry, two things. The person does not have food, and so the person is not eating. For you, you have food, but you are not eating. So you are still in the same category with someone who does not have food. And because he does not have food, he's not eating. And so for most of you, when you see someone who has food and is eating, you see that person as the boss, as your king. Not knowing that this person does not actually have more than what you have. In fact, your own food can even be sweeter. Your food can be richer than the one the person is eating. But because the person is eating it, that's why knowledge is not enough. You have to take action. So some of you, you know a lot, but you are doing a little. You are doing so little. So it is not reflecting in your life. It's not reflecting. In fact, some of you, what I'm going to be talking about today, what I'm going to be sharing about today, you know it. But some of you know it more than me. Okay? But that is it. You don't even have the confidence. Not because it's not enough to know. Have you practiced it in your life? Have you done something about it? Okay? So let's go ahead. Millionaire teacher's mindset. So let's talk about the concept of mindset itself. So mindset is a set of beliefs that shape how you make sense of the world and yourself. So mindset is just a set of all your beliefs. It's not one belief. It's a combination of all your beliefs. It's an accumulation of your belief. Okay? You believe that teachers are poor. You believe teachers cannot be rich. You believe the only one way to make money as a teacher is to the only way to make money as a teacher is in the classroom. So you stay there. Okay? So your belief is very, very important. Because the combination of all your belief is what determines your what? What determines your mindset. All right? Are we still following? And so to change your life, you must change your mindset. So at a particular point in life, your belief translates to something, to a way that you see things. So as I said, mindset is a set of beliefs that shape how you make sense of the world. It means a way that you see things. Most of the time, it is not what you see, it's not what you are looking at that matters. It is what you see. Okay? And also, so I have this statement here that say, when you change the way you see things, what you see changes. Do you believe that? You can be seeing the same thing. Like I've had a story before of two boys that have a drunkard father. They have a drunkard as their father. And then later on, one of them grew up to become a successful man, a medical doctor, and the other one grew up to become also a drunkard. And they asked the one that became a drunkard, why do you become a drunkard? He was like, because my dad was a drunkard. That's why I became a drunkard. And then when they asked the one that is not successful and a medical doctor, they asked, why are you a medical doctor? He's like, because my father is a drunkard. I saw him and I said, my life is never going to be like this. The other one, see the same thing. So what I'm telling you this is that it is not what happened to you. It is what you do about it. It is what you see about. It is what you see. It is not what you look at. It is what you see. Write that down. It is not what is happening. It is what you are seeing. Okay? So things can be going wrong. Everybody is seeing a bad thing. You can see the positive aspect of it. And because you are the one that see the positive aspect, you really want to take advantage of it. Because you cannot do something about what you don't see. Your action is based on what you see. If you see someone that hold gun and you see the person as a threat, what will happen? Yes, what will happen? You will run for your life. You see another person that hold gun and you feel safe. What will happen? So that's it. And the thing is, when you change the way you say things, what you see changes. When you see the way you see teaching, what you see will change. Because you see teaching as a job for poor people. What happened? You will forever be poor as a teacher. But was just seeing teaching in a new line. I forget to mention this. That my own teaching career was is on this strategy, is on this trajectory, because trust me, I'm just starting. I'm not where I want to be. I still have a long way to go, but it's on this trajectory because of one decision I made back in 2019. So again, I finished in my NC in July 2020, 2019, and then in August, I started working as a computer operator and a computer instructor. Okay, you know, all this computer center you're going to have, you type, you do photocopy, you do all these things. That's what I was doing. And then I have something I was taking Excel, what's it called? Microsoft Word, how to use computer, how to do all those things. But in January 2020, I decided that I want to go back to teaching. I decided that I want to go back to teaching. I told my boss I want to go back to, I want to leave what I'm doing. I want to go back to teaching. And then at that time, you know, at that time, it was also that time that I relocated to Port Harcourt. I was staying in Ibadan, relocated to Port Harcourt, and then so I got my first job as a teacher in Port Harcourt. But that's not the most important thing. The most important thing was that when I made that decision that I'm going to become a teacher, I made two decisions. One, to become a teacher. Two, to become a teacher with a difference. Growing up, teachers don't inspire me. In fact, I don't want to become a teacher. The first time I decided I'm going to become a teacher, that I feel like, man, this is something I want to do, was when I had my first teaching practice. And I think that teaching practice is actually intentional. Because a lot of people, they don't even want to, they just go NC, and then the first time they did teaching practice, they feel like, wow, I'm here, I'm not going anywhere again. That was the same thing for me. So the reason why I'm here and I've been able to do everything I showed you earlier is not because I decided to be a teacher, it's because I decided to be a different teacher. And because I decided to be a different teacher, it shaped my action. What do I say? It shaped my action. I read books that, in fact, right now, I have a lot of books on my table. Please, can you see my face? Can you see my face? Let me know. Can you see my face? Just comment yes if you can see my face. I want to show you something so you can know that is not a joke. Okay? Because when you, again, your belief always determines your actions. So see, this is a book. Secret of the Millionaire Mind. Secret of the what? Millionaire Mind. That's one of the books I wrote. So I bought. So normally teachers don't read books. Teachers only read books of the story they are teaching. You're a biology teacher, you read biology. Not me. I read a lot of books. This is one. See, this is another one. Can you see? This is another one. This is another one. This is another one. I don't even know I'm going to be doing this. I'm actually using the book to hold my lamp. This is another one. Think I'm going with. This is Atomic Habits. This is First Class Edge. This is Mindset. Okay, I can show you in this room alone. I have over 30 books here. Why am I telling you all those things? I'm telling you to know that, again, when you change the way you see things, what you see will changes. But what will change what you see? What you change what you see. It is not the fact that the thing just become changed automatically. It's that when you change the way you see things, it changes your action, and then you do something differently. Yes, I was a teacher. In fact, you'll be shocked. As of 2021, I was teaching in a school where I was being paid 15,000 naira. And as I was being paid 15,000 naira, you know, as of that October, I went for a training where I paid 10,000 naira. And I still spent over 15,000 naira going, like, to travel. I remember I have to go from Opa. First, I have to sleep in Ibadan, from Ijebu, from Ijebu. Like, it was very, very stressful. I don't even know. In fact, I got lost. And you're going to ask, what am I looking for? Yes, what am I looking for? It is the life that I want to live. It is the type of teacher I want to be. So when you see anyone and some of you feel like, this small boy is one that is talking like this. Where do you come from? It's one that is teaching like this. It is not today. It's a process. I have to cook myself. It's like Yoruba we say, yes, I have to reparent myself because I know the type of teacher I want to be. And so I have to invest in it. Now, the last thing here, your perception becomes your self-fulfilling prophecy. Some of you grow up around teachers are poor, teachers are this, teachers are that. And so because that is your perception, it will determine your action. So you only do things that will make you remain poor. So let me use this example. It's like someone that is not good in math. Sorry, someone that hates math. Excuse me. Or someone that believes they cannot do well in math. Let me use that word. Someone that believes, or let me use teacher. Someone that believes that teachers are poor. Listen, please pay attention. Teachers are poor. You believe that teachers are poor. Now, because you believe that teachers are poor, one particular time they are asking you you heard about an opportunity for teachers. They are not even paying. They just ask you. Teachers, one teacher is teaching teachers how to teach smart and aim bigger, how to teach people how to make money, how to do this, how to do that, while they are still in their classroom. But because your life, they already tell you teachers are poor, you don't even believe it. So you will not go. Every other person you will go, you will not go. They will ask you, do this, post on Facebook, do this. If you have any experience, write a book, create a course, teach other students online, do all these things. You say, no, teachers are not supposed to be rich. You are not saying it out, but because that's what's in your head, you will do things that will align with your belief. And because you are doing things that align with your belief, you will get the same result. So it will not become a vicious cycle of poverty. It's become a vicious cycle of poverty. So because, in fact, you are actually the one that is making yourself poor, but you will think it's because teachers are poor. That's why you are poor. As at that time, you will not remember that you are actually the one that is making yourself poor. You will not know. In fact, if they tell you, you will not believe. Because it was just not intentional. That's why it's very important that you must start by changing your mind. Okay, and I have something to tell you here. Mindset is the key. If you want to teach smart, you can even screenshot this thing, screenshot it, and make sure that you have it. Probably just have it where we always check it. If you want to teach smart and earn big, first, you must first think differently, believe differently, and act differently. You must what? Think differently, believe differently, and act differently. Is that good? Should I take it off? Will you screenshot it? Please, this should be your mantra. It should be something you look up to. If you want to teach smart and earn big, you must first think differently, believe differently, and act differently. Okay? Now, what are the millionaire teachers' mindset? I'm just going to wash through this. Number one, I'm going to talk about 3 here. There are a lot of them, but this 3 is enough. Okay? For this class and for you to get started. Number one, growth mindset. And what does growth mindset say? I can always learn, improve, and create new opportunity. A lot of us, we are fixed-minded people. We already fix ourselves, what you can do and what you cannot do. There's no limit. You don't have limits. I'm still going to expand on that later. Abundance mentality. There is more than enough sources. A lot of you, the reason why you are so poor, the reason why you're not making as much as you're supposed to make is because you think there's a limit. You think that if someone is successful, you cannot be successful. You think that because you are poor because someone is rich, or someone is rich because you are poor. It's not. All of you can be rich. There's enough success for everybody. There's enough success, income, and opportunity for me. Adedeji. There's enough. There's more than enough success for me. You also have to claim it for yourself. Because if you think if you believe that things are scarce or things are not enough, if you are the one that is not having enough, you believe it's because things are not enough. So if this is because this is not enough, so if I am not having it, means that someone has taken everything. So this person, like you have one thing for 2 persons. So if someone has taken one already, you not even be angry. Just feel like it's first come first serve. But these things are more than enough. The next one, entrepreneurial mentality, is that I am responsible for creating my own economy. Hey! I have a video on YouTube. I call it Taking Charge of Your Personal Economy. Go and watch that video, please. I can't talk about that enough here. Is that you are responsible. See, there are 3 kinds of economy. And then I'm still going to show you something today. I'm going to give you an opportunity today, actually, where I'm going to talk about more of these things. So there are three types of economy. We have the world economy, global economy. We have the national economy, and we have the personal economy. Okay, global economy is what's happening in the whole world. It can be something like called global recession, global depression. There can be a country has a national economy. There's even state economy, local government economy, whatever you call it, square economy. Economy is simply the moving in, the distribution of money, the production of goods and services. Economy. I want to remember. Yes, supply and demand, the moving of money. Yeah, the distribution of money. That's just it. Or distribution of resources, the production and the accumulation of wealth and the distribution of resources. So it depends on how much you produce and how much you consume, and then what is left. Okay, that's what determines your economy. So then there is now personal economy. Personal economy is your own personal economy. It is your own ability to create wealth for yourself. You see, let me shock you. Let me know if you agree with this. Just comment yes or no if you agree with this. Do you know that in the richest of the richest countries, there are poor people? Comment yes if you agree. In the richest of the richest country, there are poor people. Do you agree? I cannot see your charts. Does it mean you disagree? If you disagree, say no. Yes, Abby. So I will now let you know this. So you now believe that. So let me ask you. Okay, someone disagree. No. I love the fact that someone disagree. That's good. Yes, now. So what I said is, in the richest of the richest country, there are poor people. Now let me now say this last one. You are now the one to decide for yourself which one you're going to choose. Also, in the poorest of the poorest country, there are rich people. Do you agree? That just explains personal economy for you. Once you understand that, you know the meaning of personal economy. Once you understand what I just said now, you should know the meaning of personal economy. Because what it tells you is that it's not where you are. It is what you do. Because you can be in the poorest country and be rich. Dangote is in Nigeria. The way all of us complain about Dangote, Nigeria is that. Dangote is in Nigeria like you and me. He's the richest man in Africa. So it's not Nigeria that is bad. You are not poor because Nigeria is poor. You are poor because you are poor. You get it? That's it. Because when you go to the US, you will see people that are poorer than you in the United States. Yes. You see people that they only live by, yes, making millions every second. And how is he making that million? Production, producing. Now, answer this last question. Is Dangote producing one thing? Dangote cement, Dangote sugar, Dangote salt, Dangote spaghetti. Have you ever wake up in the morning and sleep without using anything of Dangote before? Now there is Dangote petrol. And you sit down with just teaching. I'll be teaching in the classroom alone. Stay there. So you get what I'm saying? That's it. Now let's quickly talk about all these things, small. Or let's pick it a bit. Now, growth mindset. People that have growth mindset believe that challenges are not roadblocks. Okay? I can see someone that is thinking here. Thank you. Please think. This thing requires a lot of thinking. Challenges are not roadblocks. They are growth signals. Challenges. That's people that have growth mindset. For most people that have a fixed mindset, once they have a challenges, they always see it as the end of the world. That's not how it's supposed to be. Challenges is not the end of the world. They are not roadblocks. They are growth signals. They tell you, they don't signal the end of the road for you. They shows you that there's a need for a turn in here. Sometimes it shows you a signal. Because whenever you have a challenge, what it means is that it's showing you that there is something you don't know. There is something you don't know. Or there is something that you need to do differently. That is the idea. Number two, skills are not fixed. They are built. Whatever you don't know today, you can learn. Many of you, yes, you are not born in a generation of technology, but you can learn it. Nobody brings tech from heaven. Nobody. See, most of our people, those we call digital migrants, no, those we call digital native, our small children. The only reason why they are good with technology is because they are born in an era where they have access at early age to technology. They don't bring it from heaven. It's not as if when God is molding them or when they are in the womb, they have learned tech. No, it is when he gets here. Think about it. Has there not been anything in your life before that you don't know before? But now, today, now you know it because you invest time and study in it. So skills are not fixed. They are built. Whatever you don't know today, you can learn it. Anybody, any millionaire, go and check. Because the thing is, if you know everything you need to know to become a millionaire teacher today, you have become a millionaire already. Eh? Abina, do you not agree? If everything you know today, if you know everything you need to know to become a millionaire teacher, you have become a millionaire already. Or if everything you are supposed to do to become a millionaire teacher, you are doing it already, you have become a millionaire already. So because the only reason why you're not a millionaire teacher is because, number one, there are some things you don't know, which you must learn. There are some things you are not doing, which you must start doing. Okay? Another thing, mistakes are feedback, not failure. Everybody will make mistakes. A lot of us, the reason why we are where we are is because you don't want to make mistakes. I always tell my people that the fear of failure, the more you fear failure, the faster you are going to fail. And the bigger your failure is going to be. Because it's better to do something and fail than to do nothing and succeed. Please write it down. It's better to do something and fail, because when you fail, you learn something. When you do it again, you will not do it the same way again. You have learned. Okay? Forget about, see, it is people who are fixed-minded that what's good, insult people for not doing something well. Because anything anybody can do well today, there have been a particular point in time in their life when they cannot do it well. Yes. Because nobody brings it from heaven. Everybody has to learn it. Everybody have to learn. That is the idea. It's as simple as that. So mistakes are feedback. That just tell you that there's something you're doing wrong that you need to change. And then the last thing, growth mindset, is that millionaire teachers invest in themselves before expecting results. Some of us, you do something for 1 year. You know, when I've been doing flip classroom, let me give you a backstory so you can know. Because see, story, anything I'm telling you here today, they're nothing I've not lived. I've lived it. I'm not telling you from textbook. I've read a lot of books. I've attended a lot of courses. I've attended a lot of training. What I'm talking about here is not just what I've attended or what I learned from others. It's something I've learned myself. I started training on flip classroom in 2021. In 2022, the owner or the director of Intercontinental School registered some of our teachers and herself for my training. Okay, and then she told me then that she would want me to come to Kano to come and train their teachers. Okay, but we did not see any. I did not hear anything again. But 2 years later, 2024, I was still doing the flip classroom, and now I've gotten better. And now when they are ready to do it, they have no one else to call other than me. So imagine that. So it took me 3 years. Okay, it took me a whole 2 years. Between that space. Now, what if between that 2 years I've now given up? I'm not doing flip classroom again. People are not registering for my training. People are not inviting me to come and train. I'm not doing it again. When she is ready to call me, we should not find someone else. She will. That's the same thing. You do something the one time, you feel, and then you feel like that's the end of the world. You have to invest in yourself. You have to learn. You have to make sure that you have done all your possible best. And sometimes your best is not enough, so you have to go and learn. You have to increase your best. Before what? Expecting results. Because magic will not happen. They expect magic to happen. Next, abundance mentality. Success is not competition. It is creation. Success is not something that once someone have it, I cannot have it. No. Success is, if you create it, you will have it. If you do what it takes, you will have it. If another person do what it takes, you will have it. It's like school. Me having A does not stop me from having A. That's it. Because it's about what we do. It's about what everybody do individually. Again, next one, money is not scarce. Please stop believing that money is scarce. There's money where there is money. You are the one that do not have it. I'm sorry, I have to be blunt. Because this time around, school is resuming on Monday. For most of you, we cannot go into the next time with the same mentality that we come out, we finish second term with. If something was changed, remember, you must think differently, you must believe differently, you must act differently. All these things is talking about your belief. Money is not scarce, it is value that creates money. Did you not hear what happened recently with Yabo Ojo? Abi, Yabo Ojo's wedding. I just saw it online. I did not know much about it. But go and check, go and do your research. Do you know how many millions, if not billions of naira, that they will spend in that for that particular event alone? Because James was the one that did this thing, that what was it called? So the dress. Do you know how much he will charge for that particular dress? Money, there's money. So how many of you are in Ogun State here? Let me use that example. Maybe that should ring a bell. How many of you are currently in Ogun State? Or to be straightforward, how many of you know Oju Dioba in Ijebu-Ode? I'm from Ijebu-Ode actually, but that's not why I'm using the example. How many of you know Oju Dioba? Thank God, Leah is already close. Leah is already close. You are struggling for money you're going to use to buy RAM. Third day after Leah, go to the stadium. It's not even stadium. I think they use the museum. Okay, go there. Or you don't even need to go there. Just go online and search for Oju Dioba. You will see different styles. You will see one family. They will wear the same clothes. Last year I was in Ijebu-Ode because my final exam is coming up. So I celebrate my Salah at Ibadan. A day after it, I went back to Ijebu-Ode. So I was in Ijebu-Ode when they did it. I never stepped out. But guess what? I saw the video. I saw the period. Like, wow, the first thing I came to mind is there is money. Money is where money is. It is you that you don't have the money. Trust me. There is money. Okay? So when you see people driving a particular car, instead of you feeling bad, this person, what you should tell you is that it tells you, it should energize you, it should motivate you, it should make you happy. Because it means that there is money. And what creates money? Value. What creates money? Value. What is value? Anything that can solve problem for people, anything that people need, or anything that people find valuable. You are here today because you value knowledge. Because this knowledge that I've been shouting for the past 2 weeks, teach smart, MB, it is valuable to you. You're not the only one that saw the advert. You're not the only one that saw the flyer. You're not the only one that saw me posting every single day. But because it's valuable to you, you are there. And today, when I ask you to join my training, if it is valuable to you, you will pay. And if you can afford it, because that is demand. Demand says something that you are able, you want to, you are able to, and you are willing to. That theory must be complete. You must want it, you must be able to do it, and you must be willing to do it. That is value. Something that people want, that people can afford, and that people want to pay for. That is value. Then again, collaboration beats competition is when you believe that things are not enough, that you start competing with other people. In this world, collaboration is the new competition. Anybody that can collaborate with other people, we go far and even faster than someone that just going to go through it alone. You must collaborate with people. Some of you now, you can teach math very well. I don't know if Miss Esther will come is here. She's the one in charge of brilliant tutors. They do, I think, mostly math and science. Imagine if she now join with someone that do English. Some parents now, they always look for, I need someone that can teach math and English. Or they just want the payment to be together. Probably it will reduce or it will not be as much if they are using different teacher. What if you join together? You are a math teacher, someone is an English teacher, you join together and you have your own online tutoring, what's it called? School. So once someone pay for both packages, you will take the person English, or you're taking someone English, another person is taking another, the other person is taking another child, mathematics. When you're done with that child, if you go for English class, that's it. Collaboration. Then also abundance mentality. These people, millionaire teachers, they expect growth, opportunities, and wealth. See, in this life, expectation matters. See, what you expect is what you're going to get. What you expect with all your heart will sooner or later find you. If you expect to grow, Now, let me tell you the secret to this expectation of a thing. Because expectation is not about if you expect to be rich, you will be rich. No. Expectation determines action. If you expect to be rich, you will do what will make you rich. Not that you will sit down, cross your leg, and say, I expect to be rich, so money will come. You'll be poor. You will stay there. Hunger will wire you. But when you expect growth, you will do things that will make you grow. Okay? When you expect opportunity, you will do things that will make you, that will bring you to, you will go to where you find the opportunities. And when you expect to be wealthy, you will do things that will give you wealth. So expectation is not something that, expectation is not a passive word that you just sit down and expect things to happen. When you expect things to happen, you will make it happen by the action you take. The only way to know someone is like, okay, what's the example? Someone that is praying for, we have two farmers. Let me give you an example of expectation very quick. Two farmers, both of them are praying for rain. Both of them are praying for rain. One is sit at home every day praying for rain. The other one will pray for rain and go to the farm and go and seed the soil. Seed the soil. Between the two of them, who is expecting rain? Who is expecting rain? It's the farmer that is preparing. Because what do we call luck? What you call luck is simply preparation plus opportunity. Preparation that comes at the right time to meet opportunity is what most people call luck. Okay? That's it. And so for you to be lucky, you have to prepare, you have to work, you have to act. Let's move forward. Entrepreneurial mentality. Millionaire teachers don't focus on problems, they focus on solutions. In fact, millionaire teachers, let me tell you this. It's not that they don't focus on problems, they look for problems. They are the one that will look for the problem. That people don't just sit down, have to look for problem. And then when you look for the problem, you also look for the solution. In my WhatsApp link, it will be sent. If you register for this, there's a WhatsApp channel link that is sent to your, that is attached to the first message. We'll let you know. Okay. So as I'm saying, millionaire teachers don't focus on solution. They don't focus on problem. They focus on what? Solution. They look for the problem. It is you're the one that will look, okay, in my field, what problem is there? So you find a problem. Then the most important thing is that don't go out and go and shout, there's a problem here. What are you doing about it? If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem in the first place. So it's not just about the problem. When you see the problem, look for the solution. For most of us, our problem is that we focus on problem. Again, they think in value, product, and systems. They are thinking in value. What's the value of this thing? How can I bring this thing to be valuable? What can I do about this thing? I have a knowledge of something. How can I put it together to become, for you to make it valuable for people, to become a solution for people? How can I turn it to a product? Because what is product? Product is just a package solution. Package, the pure water you buy, it's not just water. But once they put inside the sachet, it now become, if someone go to the river and get you water, will you pay for it? You will not. Because it's just a normal thing. Even though it's a solution to your taste, to your tastiness, but you won't pay for it. But once that person put that water inside the nylon and seal it, you pay for it. That is packaged. That does now become a product. Now, when they put that water inside a bottle, then the value increases. Instead of you paying 15 naira per sachet, now you pay 200 naira. Guess what? You now put that water inside the freezer, inside a hotel, or inside Chicken Republic, or inside all these big restaurants. It now go from 200 to some place 500, some place 1,000. That's it. Yeah. In all these big hotels, the least you're going to buy a table water of 50 cl is 500 naira. And this was even last year, not this year. Last year, 500 naira. Something that you can buy, as at that time, maybe buy 100 naira outside. That's what they call value. Third one, they take complete ownership of their future. They take what? Complete ownership of their future. They don't leave their future for other people. They don't leave their future for the president. I'm not telling you not to go to where I say, once this person entered here, I will be rich. Stay there. Once this person entered here, I'm poor because this person did not enter. Stay there. Don't put your life in someone's hand. You are the driver. Take the steering and take it where you want to go. Okay? Take complete ownership of your future. How do you take complete ownership of your future? By what you do in the present. Also, they are willing to fail forward. Some of you don't want to fail. Do you know the number of trainings I have done in my life? The number of webinars I have done in my life? Man, go to YouTube, you've seen many of them. Many of them. I remember in 2021, I did, 2021 was such a wonderful year for me. 2021, August, I created videos consistently for a whole 30 days. August 2 to August 31. I created 30 videos every day. I was really, some of the videos, if you watch it today, you feel like, man, who is this? What's this voice? Where's this person? It's not that what this person saying, because the knowledge I was talking about then was still very valid now. But the way I'm saying it, the communication you have known, that this person is a newbie. But I show up anyway. Some of you don't want to show up as a beginner. See, if you don't start as a beginner, how will you become an expert? It's not a beginner that become an expert, but you want to become an expert at the beginning of your career. You want to reach primary 4, or you want to get SS3 the day you enter primary school. So you have to be willing to what? People, you have to really do things, try things out, keep doing things. Are you getting value so far? So we're done with the millionaire teacher's mindset. Now we're going to the tech savvy teacher blueprint. Let me know, should we continue? This 1 hour to 5 minutes already. Is this a making sense? Should I continue? Should I continue, please? Should I continue? Someone is asking, telling me that they need the Zoom link. I don't know if the person is here now. Let me see if I can respond here. No. Okay. It's not here, obviously. So could I continue? Good. So let's quickly continue because of our time. So the tech savvy teacher blueprint. This is just, so we have talked about a lot about mindset. And we see almost everything I've talked about and everything I've shared about my own story, they revolve around technology. Because you show up online, what are you using? Technology. You teach students better, technology. Flip classroom itself, technology. Everything. Teachers, anything that will connect you from your classroom or from wherever you are to other places involve technology. When we talk about tech savvy teacher, we're not just talking about teachers that use technology to teach. That's part of it. But that teachers that are comfortable and competent with the use of technology. Those are the people we call tech savvy teacher. Okay? So why should you be tech savvy teacher? Number one, first thing you need to know, teaching has changed. Are you changing with it? Teaching has changed. The question is, are you changing with it? If you don't change, in my trainings, I don't know, has anybody been part of my training before? Even when I first started my trainings, then back in November 2020, my first ever training was November 2020, online training. You saw me post recently that the first time I make money, it was on a 7 days masterclass. It was true. I was not joking. It was called Teach with Your Smartphone Masterclass. Teach with Your Smartphone Masterclass. That was the name of this thing there. Teach with Your Smartphone Masterclass. Okay. As I did, it was even 1,000 naira. Imagine 1,000 naira. But then one thing I always do for my people is I always recommend a book to them. The book I read in 2020 is called Who Moved My Cheese? I'm recommending that book to you. Who Moved My Cheese? Because if you don't change, what will happen? You become obsolete. You become outdated. So teaching has changed. You must change with it. How has it changed? Before, there's nothing like technology. There's nothing like tech savvy. Before, technology is only reserved for some kind of teachers. These are teaching international school. This time around, technology is for everybody. Okay, to help you on that, can you please send me a message on WhatsApp and let's see what we can do about that? I'm sure it's not something I can discuss here. Yeah. For your interview. So in today's world, if you're not teaching with technology, you are teaching with one hand tied to your back. Imagine that you are teaching with one hand tied to your back. How convenient would that be? There are a lot of things right now that you still struggle to. Some of you still struggle a lot to write a note. Who moved my cheese? The book is not here. I will show you. I give it to one of my niece at home. Okay. So who moved my chase? I know one of the things we're going to be doing in our community now is book reading. We'll be reading maybe one book per week or one book per month. I'm doing book review because it's very important that we read books. Also, technology is not here to replace you. It is here to amplify your voice, value, and visibility. Technology is not here to replace you, contrast to what you have been told or what you have believed. Technology is here to make things easier for you. Technology is here to make things faster for you. Technology is here to enable you to teach smarter so you can earn bigger. You get that? Technology. The only reason why you can teach smarter. Because what is it? How many students can you really teach at once? No matter how good you are, can you teach 500 students at once? 500 students, can you teach them at once? But with technology, I can be here and teach 500 people at the same time. I can record a video once and 500 people will watch that video. That is technology for you. I can write a book. See these people. Do you know the number of persons that have bought this book? There are millions. Millions that have bought this book. The TR Becker only need to write it once. Okay, this one is even a hard copy book, right? So you may say there's no technology there, but what about soft copy that we now have now? How about soft copy? All right, let's move forward. So why must you embrace technology? Technology multiplies your impact. What do you mean by multiply your impact? Technology gives you access to people that are not in the same geographical location that you are. Technology help you to do a lot of things. You are where you are. I'm where I am right now in the city of Ekiti, in what's it called? In Ekiti State in Nigeria, and I can be reaching out to as many people as this. I am where I am, and over 200 people registered for the Smart and Big Masterclass. I'm where I am, and I've been able to, just in one place, I'm able to train teachers across Nigeria, USA, what was it called? USA, yes, Cameroon, and Ghana. That's technology. So I can be in one place and people can be getting value from wherever I am, from wherever they are. That's technology for you. Technology saves your time, saves you time and energy. There's some things before. Imagine what it's going to take for me to be teaching 34 people are currently here now. To be teaching 34 people in different locations. That means I have to first come to Lagos, teach people in Lagos, and I have to go to Nasarawa to go and teach Miss Shuye designer. Then I have to go to Kano to go and teach Mrs. Dorcas Akin. I have to, I know people that are in Lagos. I have to go to Lagos to go and teach Mrs. Kemi. I have to go to Ogun State to go and teach other people. I have to go to, like, how many lives do I have that I'll be moving around? That is what technology do for you. It saves you time and energy. And lastly, technology prepares students for the future. This is 21st century. This is the digital world. This is the digital world. You cannot afford to not use technology to teach our students, because when we use technology to teach them, we are also getting them to be familiar, comfortable, and competent with the use of technology. Have you not noticed that someone whose parents studied computer science or have computer or have access to computer, maybe you don't know, that Bill Gates did not study computer science. Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft, did not study computer science. Did not. The one of the advantages that Bill Gates have that brought me to the technology era is because the school that Bill Gates went to was one of the only schools that have computer as at that time, back in 1970 something, when computer were just coming up. That was the advantage Bill Gates have. The same thing, access to technology. So when you say have access to technology, there are a lot of things you can think differently. Okay, that was it's just an introduction. Don't worry. I'm still thinking maybe we're going to get access to the replay, maybe not. Okay, so we have talked about why you must embrace technology. So how do you embrace technology? What are the ways that you can teach smarter with technology? Number one, you can create high quality teaching materials using tools like Canva, ChatGPT. There are a lot of things you can use ChatGPT to do. My teacher. But you will be shocked because you don't even know how to do it. Some of you really go there to say, what is 1 plus 1? What is 24 and 27? That's what you just do. Just give it one random instruction. And we give you one random result. And everybody will know that, it is ChatGPT that you use for this thing. There are ways to do things. There are people that will prompt AI for you. That will prompt AI. And you will never know that they are that do it, that do that particular thing. Same thing for Canva. You can create worksheets, design graphics, create ebook on Canva, design ebook on Canva, do a lot of things on Canva. You can create high quality teaching materials on Canva and sell it to other people. That is you teaching smarter. That knowledge that you have, you should not die with you. You should not die with you. Put it somewhere where other people can get access to it, and you can be sleeping and people will be buying. And you'll be waking up to see a lot. Man, it's sweet. Second, teach and connect beyond the classroom using Zoom and YouTube. All these tools I mentioned, they are just examples. There are many and many of them out there. But the most important thing is that you can use technology to teach smarter and connect you, and it can connect you to people that are from different locations. Right now, we are on YouTube, so we are on Zoom. Okay. After this, we're going to watch. You're going to watch this place is going to be make available. It's going to be on YouTube, and you watch it on YouTube. That means you're gaining knowledge. There is nothing you want to learn on YouTube in this world right now that you cannot learn on YouTube. You find someone that does something on it. So you can teach and connect beyond your classroom using my YouTube. But you, it is just you and marker. It is you, marker, and you and whiteboard. That's it, your own. Why? Also, you can automate assessment and assignment. I was talking to a teacher yesterday that want to start using CBT. That the school want to start using CBT. And the only reason why this person was employed, this person was employed was because she knows how to use CBT. And when I say CBT, it sounds big for you, Abby. What they mean by CBT is simply computer-based test. That is what you use Google Form to create and other tools. But they will use big English to package it for you. And they will charge you thousands and millions of naira to come and that's it. So you can automate your assessment where you're going to give your student classwork to do, work to do. As they are doing it on their phone, it will mark it automatically. They will see their result automatically. You will see it at your end too. There are tools where it's going to show you the number of minutes, the amount of time that students spend on one question. So you see, this person spent 15 seconds on this particular question, but this one take in 2 minutes. It's going to give you the average average time that your students spend on that particular question. So you know this particular question, it seems they have challenges with it or it's more difficult, but they solve it. So it gives you data to automate assignments for you. Google Classroom is there. You put your assignment there, you schedule it, they will go there, they will check it, you put your video there, you organize a lot of things. That is how to teach smarter. Okay, so today we don't really talk about the money part because most of us, this is what we get wrong. We focus much on money. You want to make money. Yes, you want to make money, but it's something that leads to money. And what are the things that lead to money? Number one, you have to change your mindset, change your belief, change what's going on in your head. Remember, when you change what you see changes. And then you have to have the tools. You're going to use. And when you have the tools, what do you need? Now you need to know, okay, how am I going to combine the tools with my knowledge of teaching, combine it together to give me something that I can create and teach forever. And that's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be for teach it once, sell it forever. You don't get like you teach it, just do it one time, sell it forever. How do you create digital products? How do you turn your teaching idea into something that you only need to create once and other people are going to get it? And then how do you create a brand from a teacher? How do you create from teacher to trusted brand? How do you create a trusted brand? A brand that people trust, that people can send you money. They can invite you to come and do something for them. Okay, they can pay you in 6 figures to help them to achieve something, to come and train them on what you know. Is it not teaching? It is because you are the one who have limited teaching to what you do in the classroom alone. What I'm doing right now, answer this question. What I'm doing right now, am I not teaching? Okay, I will answer it. I will explain more number 3. What I'm doing right now, am I not teaching? Am I not teaching? Is it not teaching? Yes, it's teaching. You have to. Is this not a classroom? There has to be in the 4 walls of a classroom to teach. Huh? Who tell you? So are you telling me that there's nothing that you know that you can also put in a slide like this? Fine slide like this. Is this slide not fine? Fine slide like this, and also suit up like this. Put out your camera, come to Zoom and teach people. Normally, if I want to teach this thing, if you are going to pay for this, If you are going to pay for this, you're going to pay nothing less than 10,000 naira for this session alone, for this 2-day session alone. Nothing less than 10,000 naira. That's it. But because it's my birthday gift, so I paid for it for you. No, you're not going to thank me. So automate assessment, what it means is that, so on a normal day, you teach your students and you give them classwork, give them assignment, and then they have to come to school, they have to submit, you have to sit down. If you have 100 students, you have to mark it one by one and return it back to them. When you automate it, it means that as they are doing the assignment, they will get the feedback immediately. They will know what they score, and you also know it from your hand. There are tools, a lot of tools that can help you to achieve this. Okay, there are a lot of tools that can help you. That's what it means. And then someone asks if Google Form is good for primary school. Yes, it is. It depends on the structure that you put in place. Because whatever we're talking about, the student have to be taught. And that is it. You cannot give what you don't have. Students have to be taught what to do. So once students are getting on what they're going to do, remember those students don't have phone. So it is their parents' phone they are going to be using to do all these things. All right. I can't really, this thing are practical. I can't talk much on it right now, but I have something that I'm going to share with you just now that might help you. That when you are part of it, it's not free at all. It's not free at all. It's paid. In fact, let me tell you, I want to sell you training. I want to invite you to be part of my training. Now, what type of training is this one? This one is not a training that you have been part of before. So when I early this year alone, all right, so we're done. Actually, we're done for the training, but then I want to invite you to be part of my upcoming training. And I'm so, you see, you have been saying it. I'm very confident about this because this is something that is going to help you so much. And why do I think it's going to help you? Since the beginning of this year, this is the third training I'm going to be launching, but it's also the first because I've been looking at what can I do. I don't just want to. I know that many people know me for teaching people how to use technology, but I know that this is not what teachers need the most right now. They need to know how to use technology, but more importantly, they need to know how to use technology to make money for themselves. Thank you, Miss Lola Kemi. How to use that technology to make more money for themselves. They need to know that. And that's what gave birth to this, the Profitable Teachers Academy. The Profitable Teachers Academy. So if everything I'm saying since morning actually makes sense to you and you feel like, wow, I want to get into this, I want to, because to be honest with you, what goes into even mindset? Mindset is something that I can teach for 2 hours alone and I will not stop. Not now talk of technology. This technology aspect now, I only tell you what you can do. I did not show you how. And I can't be showing you here. How many hours do I have? But in the Profitable Teachers Academy, we're going to have a whole 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I say, to deal with technology alone. Because this is a 4 weeks training. So Profitable Teachers Academy, learn how to teach smarter and bigger. By what? Leveraging technology, creating impact, and multiplying your income in just 4 weeks. So it's a 4 weeks training. It's going to be an intensive, massive one. Okay, so if this is, remember, it's a 2-day masterclass. There's still another topic that's coming up tomorrow where I'm going to talk about how to create content that you can sell, and sell again, and also how to build profitable brand. But you see, all this thing that you see that I'm saying, they are actually, Wahim, please can you able to put my number on the WhatsApp chat, in the chat, or respond to my number to that particular question that's for my number. Okay, so all this that I'm talking about, they're actually like just one topic out of the Profitable Teachers Academy. Because for the Profitable Teachers Academy, there are 4 tracks. This is a flyer. This is like just the what is it called? The flyer to let you know that this is not, we're not playing here actually. Okay. So that's the Profitable Teachers Academy. That's a flyer there for people that want to be part of it. Now let me just quickly walk you through what you're going to learn from the Profitable Teachers Academy. So it is 4 weeks and there are 4 tracks. 4 tracks, 1 track for one week. The first track is the high performance educator, developing the right mindset and productivity skills for success. One thing I've noticed is that in most trainings, they teach you how to use tech, how to make money, but there are a lot of things that need to serve as foundation that you don't have. Okay, so for this part, in this high performance educator now, you're going to learn how to set goals. I'm still going to get there, Sha. The second track is the smart and tech-enabled teacher, Leveraging digital tools for engagement and effective teaching. This is also a 1 week training for a whole week. We're going to from Monday to Saturday. The only thing you're going to be doing is this. Then the digital content creator, how to create content, creating high quality educational content for impact and income. And the last one, the profitable educator, building a sustainable teaching business and monetizing your knowledge. These are the things they're going to learn for each of the track. Goal setting and vision creation for educators, mindset of successful teachers, and overcoming limiting beliefs. A lot of them. Work-life balance, mastering productivity, continuous learning, networking, and building professional relationships. These are for the track 1. There is track 2, 21st century teacher. Okay, that's the number there. Please get it. If you don't send me a message through that. 21st century teacher adapted to modern education demands. For those of you that will think, I want to learn how to implement the flipped classroom. Yes, the flipped classroom expert is going to teach you how to implement the flipped classroom. Okay, interactive teaching tool and AI power learning. How to use AI tools to facilitate and enhance teaching and learning. Classroom management and using tech for differentiated instruction. Learning management system and class storage. This is like how to teach online using Zoom and stuff. I know a lot of you want to teach online. You don't know how to use Zoom. The way I'm using it right now. Don't worry. You are covered. Track 3 is the digital content creator, and these are everything you're going to learn. You can even screenshot it so that I can go through it later. Okay? Profitable educator 4, business of teaching. See, one of the biggest problems that most teachers have is that they don't understand business of teaching. You're going to learn that. You're going to learn how to monetize your teaching skills, how to personal branding, how to sell and market, sales and marketing strategy, public speaking and effective presentation skills. And then lastly, the boss, final boss, how do you show me how to attract high-paying clients and global opportunities? Is this not enough? So let me know how many people are still here. I know a lot of people, once they get, you're going to pay for something like this, you already run away. It's okay. It's not for everybody, actually. It's not for everybody. It's only for those that want to be part of it. So this is it. So based on what you have seen so far, track 1, track 2, track 3, track 4, and these are the 4 tracks. Is this something you want to be part of? Is a 4-week
Don't worry. I'm sure there's a network glitch on his side. He's going to join us. He's going to come up very soon. Let's just give him a few minutes. I'm sure he's going to join us. Thank you, everyone, for joining this session. I'm sure you've learned one or two things from Coach Abdullateef. So while we are waiting for him, let's just please hold on. I'm sure he's going to join us very soon because he really has a lot of good things for we teachers. Thank you. And if there's anything you want to talk about, any
Hello,
question,
can you hear me now?
very well. You're welcome, sir.
I'm so
I can
sorry,
hear.
my network actually kicks me out. Can you still hear me clearly? I can still see we have a lot of people here. Thank you so much for staying to the end. Okay, so we've come to the end of the training and we're going to continue tomorrow. But as I said, I hope you're going to take advantage of it. So I know. So let me know, is this something you are interested in before I even tell you the price? Because based on what we're going to be doing, this is something that on a normal day, if I charge you 50,000 naira for it, for that 4 weeks, is a very big favor. Because we're not going to, let me share this first. When I was planning this, the first thing that came to my mind is that I want to do something of, I want to do something. I want to do a training where I won't be able to. I just do it once, and then people will just get it and watch at the surface. But I realize that for a training like this, the best way to do it is actually to do it as a training where you're going to get access to one particular thing. You're going to review it. You're going to get access to assignments. Please, even if you have the money, you're not going to have the time. Don't join, because it's going to be very intensive. Very, very intensive. Okay, I can see that we have some people that are interested. It's going to be very, very intensive for you. Because the thing is that to become rich, there's this saying, there's this law in physics, for those of you that are physics teachers, that says if an object at rest or in motion will continue to be at rest or in motion until an external force act on it. Until there's an external force that acted on it. That is the idea too. If you want to change where you are right now to where you want to be, you want to change your trajectory, it will require a lot. It requires sacrifice in terms of money, sacrifice in terms of time, sacrifice in terms of energy, sacrifice in terms of attention. Imagine, this is over 2 hours that we've been here together. Yes, that is sacrifice. Okay, so now how much is this? So the date for the training is starting. The training is starting on May 11. So the training itself will start on May 12. That's Monday. May 12. That's Monday. But we're going to have an orientation session on May 11. That's on Sunday. Okay. Yeah, the training is asynchronous. So what the training is, the way the training is designed is that it's not going to be live like this. No, it's not going to be live like this. The video is recorded. You will get access to a video for a day. A video for a day. So you watch the video. In the evening of that particular day, we have a review session. Okay? We are going to have a review session on that particular day. On every Sunday by 9 o'clock, we are going to have a general review session where you can be able to ask me questions like a Zoom meeting like this on Sunday. That one is very short. Okay, that's it. So we're going to have it's more like a group coaching call. And ask me questions based on what you have learned. We're going to be reading books. Some of the books that I share with you, especially, you see this one here is one of the books I'm going to read. Secret of the Millionaire Mind is a book that I recommend to every teacher because it's going to break a lot of things that we have in our head that is stopping us from being rich. See, mastering the inner game of wealth. So this book, I always make sure I read it at least once every year. Okay, because everybody will have to renew our mind. Secret of the Millionaire Mind. Secret of the Millionaire Mind. All right, so that is it. So the training, what some people the training is 20,000 naira. That's the least. That's make very affordable. I know, I agree. This training is not for everybody. As I said, demand is something that you want, you are able, and you are willing. So it's not for everybody. For some people that cannot afford to pay 20K for the training, don't worry, I'm very sure that time will come when you'll be able to afford it. Okay. So, but then if you know you can afford to pay 20,000 naira for the transformation that you are praying for and you so much desire, this is a training you have to be part of. And guess what? I'm even bringing it lower. There's a launch discount for this particular training. You see, we check the flyer. I did not put it there. So it's not something you ever see outside. And even if you watch this replay, it's not going to be available forever. Yeah, this is not going to, it's only going to be available from, let's say, today, tomorrow. At most, by the end of Monday, I'm going to pull it off, pull it down. It's going to be on YouTube actually. So you're going to get access to it. At most, by tomorrow morning, you'll get the link to access the replay. T Aveka. So you can see here on the flyer, there's only one fee, registration fee, 20,000 naira. That's it, flat. Okay, but for those of you that are still here, you have that opportunity to pay just 15,000 naira. Now, this is the caveat. This is only open to just 12 people. Just 12 people. That launch this kind of is only open for to just 12 people. So if you notice something you're interested in, this is how to make your payments. You can go to seller.com PT Academy 01. That's Profitable Teachers Academy 01. Or you can make your payment to this account number 6474803409. Money point. The name is Growth Money Educators Academy. Okay, and then you send your proof of payment to this particular number on WhatsApp, or you can send the proof of payment to me directly too. That's it. As I said, it's only open for 12 people. So as I talk about it here, tomorrow, I'm going to talk about it. So I'm very sure some people will register to it, take advantage of it today. And if everybody take advantage of it, like we have 12 people that take advantage of it from now to tomorrow, that means it is gone. It's gone. So it is 20,000 naira. But then if you are ready and you are ready to make the payment right now, between now and tomorrow, you can pay 15,000 naira. And that 15,000 naira, there are 2 plus on it. It's only available to just 12%, and then it's going to end by tomorrow, 11:59 on Sunday. Yes, 11:59 on Sunday. All right. So even if you are not ready to pay it, you can still pay it tomorrow, provided that the 12th slot is not taken yet. All right, so I want to appreciate everybody once again. Thank you so much for joining this today. Remember, tomorrow we go again. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about, let me stop sharing my screen and share the picture of the, let me share the flyer of the distance to you instead. Okay, let me share the flyer with you, so you can see what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. All right, so this is what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. Teach it on, sell it forever. The smart way to turn your knowledge into income-generating products. From teacher to trusted brand, build a magnetic presence that attracts clients, opportunities, and income. So you can't afford to miss it. Tomorrow, same time, 5 p.m. You can't afford to miss it. Make sure that you are part of it tomorrow. Okay? So if you have any question, I can quickly answer your question now. I can quickly answer your question now. Do you have any question, please? Any question before we call it a night? If you want to don't forget, if you want to take advantage of it, you can go to seller.com, or you can screenshot this thing. The details of this is also going to be sent to you today. At most by 8 o'clock, you also get the details for those of you that would like to be part of it. So again, I want to appreciate you all. Thank you so very much for being part of this. And I really appreciate the fact that you stayed to the end. Tomorrow, we go again by 5 p.m. Remember, it is time to think smart and end big. Thank you so much, and have a fantastic night ahead. Thank you. Bye, and thank you.